Kemajuan teknologi menuntut masyarakat memiliki penguasaan yang baik dan akses kemudahan yang ditawarkan. E-Lifestyle, Technology for Civil Society. Minggu 24 Juli, jam 1:30 siang. Perkembangan teknologi internet dan media digital semakin menjadi komponen yang penting bagi kehidupan masyarakat sipil. Tidak hanya di Indonesia, tetapi juga di seluruh dunia. Teknologi internet dan media digital memang semakin mempermudah penyebaran data dan informasi. Salah satu bentuk sosialisasi untuk memasyarakatkan teknologi ini adalah program Tech Camp, yakni konferensi teknologi yang diselenggarakan oleh Kedutaan Besar Amerika Serikat bekerja sama dengan USAID. Workshop Tech Camp 2011 yang diadakan pada 19 Mei 2011 lalu di Pacific Place, Jakarta, dihadiri 40 LSM dari Indonesia dan Amerika Serikat, termasuk perwakilan Google. Paparkan bagaimana cara memanfaatkan teknologi untuk berbagai kebutuhan, termasuk untuk penanganan dan pemantauan perubahan iklim. Dengan kegiatan ini, diharapkan baik Amerika Serikat maupun Indonesia bisa mencari solusi yang lebih pintar dalam menangani segala tantangan akibat terjadinya perubahan iklim.
Ya pemirsa, berjumpa kembali bersama kami di E-Lifestyle, program yang kami dedikasikan bagi kemajuan teknologi informasi dan komunikasi di Indonesia bersama saya Ferry Junanda. Pemirsa, saya sangat excited sekali hari ini karena sekarang saya sudah bersama seorang yang spesial. Beliau ini adalah Chief Technology Advocate dari Google Incorporated. Wow, saya bersama seorang Google di sini ya. Dan kita akan berbincang dengan Michael T. Jones berkaitan dengan Tech Camp. Untuk itu kita akan sapa saja beliau. Mr. Jones, how are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for wearing batik in our program.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Okay, first question. Can you tell us about the Tech Camp?
The Tech Camp is an event that was held at America in Jakarta, where hundreds of NGOs and technology companies got together to share the best practices from around the world on using modern technology, things like internet email or SMS or Twitter or Facebook, Google Earth, Google Maps, everything, to fight two problems.
Okay.
Global climate change
Yes.
and disaster management, to help people in times of disaster,
Oh, I
like
see.
tsunami or whatever. So if things break and you can't find people, what should you do? If people, if your family is swept away, but they're found by doctors, how would you find which hospital they're in?
Oh, I see.
Things like that. And so we spent several days sharing the best techniques,
Yes.
so that whenever something happens, everyone will be as sophisticated and skilled and capable as possible.
Oh, I see. So from the title, this is the Tech Camp. So it's more like to help the technology help people, right?
How to use technology to help people either directly in a time of crisis or indirectly by helping the environment so that they have fish and food and air to breathe. The biggest thing is how to really make a difference in people's lives. How to get medical help in the right place. How to rescue children that are lost. How to put families back together.
Yes.
All of those things, and then also how to track things like illegal fishing, illegal logging, all these things that might affect the environment, contamination, just whatever things that would really make a better world or a better life in that world using technology.
Wow. Okay. So this is a 2 days conference, right? So
That's right.
what were the activities?
Well, it was basically the way it worked. It was small groups talking about different topics, and the people would move around group to group.
Wow.
It wasn't speeches very much. It was interactive work sessions. The At America facility has different rooms and different levels, and groups split off and talk to different experts. They ask questions, and a lot of the questions were very, very good. Like, for example, one technique that's used is called urban mapping. It's where people would go and make a map of their community, say, or
I
a
see.
disaster area by drawing on a satellite picture, like in Google Maps. And so the question was raised: well, what if somebody is in Sowaniston, they draw in the wrong road? How do you check that? Or if they do SMS requests for food or help or money, and they put in the wrong address, how do you verify those things? So a lot of advice was given about the best way to do that.
Okay. So what was the output from the conference?
The output was a number of knew me. First of all, the best output was everybody met everybody.
Okay,
so that
networking, right?
network. So all the Indonesian NGOs know which expert from which company or which other relief agency around the world, people from Haiti and Sudan and wherever,
blending.
what the best knowledge is, and business cards, name cards, contacts, and email. That was the first thing. The second thing was people developed actual abilities and skills, shared website addresses of things they could use, and then, to me, for the most thing, was people learned what doesn't work. So
I see.
It's the idea is that if you learn from the experience of others, that's true wisdom,
Yes,
right?
agreed.
And so you don't have to. There are things you can't understand the first time, but if you talk to an expert or a professor or your parents, maybe you can learn things that sound good but don't really work. And this was that kind of talk, but it was with technical experts.
Agreed.
Things to avoid, so that you can really do a better job caring for people.
Okay, Mr. Jones, we're gonna take a break for a while. We're gonna come back, right? Ya, dan pemirsa, kita akan break sejenak. Kita akan kembali setelah pesan-pesan berikut. Tetap bersama kami di Lifestyle. Jangan kemana-mana. Ya, pemirsa, kita masih bersama kami di Lifestyle. Masih bersama Mr. Michael T. Jones. Beliau ini adalah Chief Technology Advocate dari Google Incorporated. Mr. Jones, so we would like to talk about Google. I thought that you invented the Google Earth technology, right?
Well, it was my idea, but you know, I have friends. We all work together. We have a lot of employees who've done a great job. So it's a team effort. But the thing about Google Earth was that we wanted to see the world. We wanted to help other people see the world.
Wow.
I have always traveled, and I like traveling so much. I found that when I travel, wherever I go, through my life, little boy, older, is that I see things that I could never have imagined.
Yes.
And I learned that they work great. So it doesn't matter where I go, I learn something about food, people, culture, schools, religion. I always learn something, government. And usually it's not what I thought it would be. You know, I don't know what it's going to be, but it's always exciting. It's like a surprise, like a present. And so we thought that if everybody could have that experience, if everybody in, say, Indonesia could know a little bit about France and a little bit about Spain and a little bit about the United States, that everybody could be a little bit more cultured in terms of understanding the world.
Enhanced.
And everybody in America could see a little bit about Indonesia. Like, for example, Indonesians love football. You know?
Yes.
So it's been more than the World Cup. It's unbelievable. Well,
Yes.
you wouldn't know that just living in Spain or Greece or whatever. So that maybe people could visit and see all the stadiums and all the excitement. So I wanted to build a mirror of the real world.
I see.
So that it showed all the things that people were doing. And we haven't finished that yet, but before we can show all the things people are doing, we had to show all the places they're doing those things. So we had to build the globe, and then the mountains, and the pictures, and then the weather on top of it, and the ocean, and go under the ocean. So we built the world, that's Google Earth.
Okay.
And then we put layers of information on top of that.
I see.
So like all the YouTube videos.
YouTube videos also.
Everywhere people make YouTube videos, they say where they took the picture. And so if they took it down at the docks or in Pacific Place or wherever they took the picture, then we put in Google Earth, we put the YouTube video at that place. So you can fly into that place and click on the YouTube video and you can see what was shown right there. And we do that for photos people take all around the world. We do that for all kinds of data, newspaper stories. So that if you fly around Google Earth, all the layers turned on, you can actually experience the life of humans all around the world right at your phone or on your tablet, at your computer or at your desktop.
Yes.
That's our dream, and it's worked pretty well.
Okay, that's good. So most of the people use Google Earth only for like looking for address or like locating or something. But I heard that there's more than that, right?
A lot more than that.
Can you share it to us?
Well, I think people start by looking at their house.
Okay.
And I think that's great because that's the way you understand things.
Yes.
The world you really understand is within the reach of your arms.
Agreed. Yes.
So the things you care about, like your children, your wife, your husband, the things within your arms. But the truth is, there's a bigger world. There's the people in your neighborhood, people in your school or in your city, maybe in your country. But then maybe you also care about people around the world who are it's suffering. For example, when the tsunami came to Indonesia, people around the world cared. Their arms reached all the way to Indonesia. Right? When there was a big earthquake in Haiti, people in Indonesia cared about people there, and in Japan. So humans are all connected. What we want to do is show people what's going on so that they'll know what to do or they'll know what the problems are. And so we work with governments to show information. They give us pictures sometimes to show their country looking beautiful. We work with scientists to show things like the weather or the sea state or maybe tidal waves.